let's go attack additive code day 22. Yay. All right, let's see what we have here. So if I look at the calendar, we can see that there is a planet there, which is exciting. So card shuffle. 10,007 cards. Okay. So that reverses the deck. Okay. To cut end cards, it rearranges the order. To cut -4. All right. And so we wrap around. Deal 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Etc. Etc. We'll never put cards in the same position or leave a position empty. Okay. Finally collect the cards so the left card winds up on top. Yep, okay. All right. What's the position of card number 2019? Okay, it should be fairly simple to sort it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and also pull my puzzle input. So we have a set of instructions that look like this. It's fair enough. Okay. So yeah, what? That was weird. I've never done that before. Apparently you can write characters underlined in your terminal. Today I learned. Okay. Good news is there's only 1,007 elements, so this seems like I don't need any special like ring buffer-ish tricks. Now that I'm thinking about it, would it be more efficient to use a ring buffer rather than an array? I think not. Okay, so let's give this a shot and see how much I have to refactor for day number for the second part. Okay. So all right. So what are the possible values? Possible values are cut, deal, and either deal with or deal into. All right. And it's deal into or deal with. So all right, let's see. We need a type to define what a deck is. So let's go ahead and define that. 10,007, I think. Yes, 10,007. Great. Okay. So let's initially put them into order. So all right. All right. Yep. A new deck of length of D minus I minus 1. That should do it. V. Now let's look at the width case. Width increment. Deal with increment. Fourth token is what I need. Okay. Standard error checking. All right. So now all right. Inc times I percent length of D right, and finally deal into deal with, and we need cut. So how do we deal with cut? We need take the top n cards off and move them to the bottom. And a negative cut. Okay, so where's the position of this? It's cut, just second token. Okay. Cut counts. All right. Let's just deal with the absolute value. So the absolute value is negative, then I take the bottom cards and move them to the top. And if the, okay, otherwise I take the top cards and move them to the bottom. All right. Actually, wait, there's a easier way to do this because I can just copy I think that'll do it. Cut 3 actually. Okay, we'll have to actually test this. That's fine for now. Just need to look up whether it's inclusive or exclusive. I think that should do it. All right, in this case, instead, take the bottom end cards. So the bottom end cards would be take the bottom end cards and place them into the top slots, and then count onwards. Okay, I think something like that should do it. Then finally, we do set, and let's just debug it. We need the 2019. Oh, we need to find the 2019 index. Okay. I think that should do it. Formatted. Declare sum. Out of range. Oh, whoops, 0 indexed, of course. And negative 47. Oh, right. Because count is negative. So that needs to do that. Okay, let's see whether that works. Be surprised if I got it correct in the first try, but you never know. That's correct. Gold star. Part 2. Excellent. Yay, Halley's comment. Oh dear goodness. Oh my god. Okay. Now I need to keep track of ranges rather than keeping track of individual cards, because that's clearly not going to work otherwise. And I also need to look for repeating patterns, because otherwise this will run us out of memory very quickly. Great. All right, well, let's get this code committed first, so I have a known good place. I understand now why less than 1,000 people have completed Part B. It's wondering, because Part A did not look that difficult. All right, let's go ahead and figure out the right way of doing this. So let's see how do I think about this problem differently? Okay. Need to think about contiguous ranges. Really curious how I handle dealing by every n cards. The other question that I have is similar to Eric's trickery in previous days. I wonder whether there's something special about the first, like, roughly 2,000 cards, and whether I don't need to actually model doing this so many times. So let's see this. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of cards. How many cards is this, out of curiosity? Does this fit in a 64-bit number? Let's see. How can I check this? Okay, so let me just check this. Yep. Okay. This is not a 32-bit number. This is a 38, 40, 46. Yeah, okay, this is like 46 or 47 bits long. Oh dear. Oh dear, Eric Lostel, you monster, you. How do I handle this? Okay. So, like, I understand how to represent contiguous ranges. I'm just, like, I'm a little nervous about... Oh. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter what happens to all of the other cards. As long as I know where the value in position 2019 came from. So I almost need to run this process backwards. I need to run this process backwards and figure out where the card in position 2020 came from at the start of each of these cycles. I need to figure out whether there are any repeats in that pattern. Okay, I feel better about this. So I don't need to model all of it. I just need to model some of it. Okay, so for part B, find the value of the card at position 20. Depth of length. Okay. This means I need to okay. Still seems a little overwhelming, but I know how to do some pieces of this. So it's usually how I start working these problems. Is if I know how to do some of the problem, I can figure out how to do the rest of it. Okay. So how do I approach this? Position number. Oh, and I know this has to be an int 64 now. If I have to increment in 64 times, I'm done for. I'm going to assume for now that this is an int 32, although actually storage space-wise, it doesn't really matter. Okay. The number of reverse cycles it takes to line up in this position again. It took okay. So, yep, I can believe that. What I'm going to wind up doing is okay. All right. Okay. All right. Actually, that starts from cycle number 1. Okay, and that's going to be I minus O. Great. Break out of this, and finally, okay. To review the assignment, earlier on, we were asked to shuffle a bunch of cards that are numbered from 0 to n, where n is a potentially large number. And there is an operation to reverse the entire stack. There is an operation to shuffle parts of this to cut the stack, and then there's an option to deal these out in terms of a repeating pattern. So initially, we were asked to find the position of the card number 2019 after performing one set of shuffle operations in once through. And now we're being asked to do something completely different, which is to trace backwards and figure out which card started, or what the starting position number was of the card now at 2019 after performing a shuffle a whole bunch of times. Okay. So let's put this through. Okay. Let's see. So I need to keep track of the old value. I need to keep track of the cycle length. Okay. Oops, I minus O. Okay, great. So now I'm going to take positions seen. Oh. Yeah, I need to reverse this, but that's fine. Okay. All right. Great. All right. So just define this function really fast. And let's see this. Okay. once we find our first repeat, we take the modulus. Okay. 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 I think that should do it. So now we need to figure out how to reverse these instructions. So how do I do this? All right. Find this real fast. Okay. I need to do this in reverse order. All right. Okay. I think that should do it. Something like that should do it. Okay. What did I do wrong here? Line 86. Oh, that needs a comma. Line 111. Oh, whoops. Okay. All right, so Deck size. All right. All right. So I'm told to cut with a positive size. I need to bind the count, but I think it'll be created when I create the closure. Okay. So let's think about what happens here. On the left side, the okay. For above the cut, text size minus count plus pause. Is that correct? If I move one card and I'm at position 0, then I should get moved to deck size minus 1, aka the last position. That seems fine. Otherwise, if I'm below the cut, then that seems correct. So if I'm at position position 1, 0 next, and I get moved, and the top card moves to the bottom, then I get moved. Oh, but this is. Oh wait, no. This is reversed. Okay, well that's a little annoying. How do I reverse this? Just think about this. Correct. I may need to feed some sample numbers in here to check it, but I think something like this is correct.
Ellie.
All right.
Ellie. What were murder investigations even like before they had DNA testing?
And
Detective would just walk in and say to the chief detective, "Sir, we found a pool and the killer's blood is falling." And the chief detective would say, gross.
Oh wait, that's not right.
Read it up.
Gross.
Deck size minus. Let's see. That should work. Let's see. Let's think about this. So if I had that happen, this should be so if deck size minus count is less than position, less than or equal to. Let's make this more obvious, actually. Okay. Deck size is 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. So that needs to be greater than or equal to. Yep. Then I need to return count, which is 4. Minus, yeah, yep, okay, that's correct. Otherwise, position plus count, so cut 4, restore it to order, yep, that's correct. And then in this case here, just to boundary check that, it's going to be in position 5 at deck size minus count, so 10 minus 4 is 6. This is position 5. Yep, that's correct. Okay. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So now we have this instead here. Okay. So in this case, if I cut -4, what happens? Then I get 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, remember here, count negative. All right. How did I handle this? Oh wait, this is wrong. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so I cut my -4, then 0, then 6. These values in 6, 7, 8, 9, which were in position 0 through 3, they need to be put at the end, which means deck size plus count plus pos. Let's check that. So element index 1. 1 is less than 4, so it moves. And then deck size is 10, so 10 minus 4 is 6, plus 1 is 7, which puts me to here. Yep, that's correct. Okay. Right, so we need... Okay, in this case, it's just that correct? So in that case, if I am here, so in the case of 4, that just means 4 to the left. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Count minus deck size plus plus. That's funny. Okay. All right. Here, this is straightforward. I think that's just what we do. Yeah, I think that's symmetrical. Let's just check it. Yep. So the item in position 9, deck size is 10. So deck size of 10 minus 1 is 9. Minus position 9 puts me to 0. For here in position 3, deck size is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. Minus 3 is 6. Yep, that's correct. Okay, that's fine. Okay, finally this case. All right. How do I reverse this? So if I have something like that, and I do everything mod 3. Wait. Oh yeah. 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, that does it. Okay. How do I undo this? This reminds me a lot of my number theory class. The reason this reminds me of my number theory class is, let's see. Yep, for prime n, the group is cyclic. How do I remember that there's a way. There's a way to compute the way that it reverses itself. How do I reverse multiplication? Ellie, help, you studied number theory and I have forgotten it.
Sorry, I'm working on Advent.
Okay, I'm also working on Advent. Okay. So you have a ring, quotient of integers, modulo is the ideal. How do I deal with this? Okay, well, let's work some cases maybe. All right. Okay. Something here. We can reverse division with modulus by multiplying by a different number and taking the mod by deck size as usual. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember this. This is coming back to me. I think I need a little bit more Wikipedia, but I remember that as long as count and as long as count does not divide deck size evenly, which we were promised, then we can reverse. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember what this is. How do we handle this? Okay. I think I need my GCD code. Is it that I need my GCD code or... No, they don't have to be prime. They just have to be co-prime. How do I know? Okay. So in this example is 10. We've multiplied by 3. Get the original ordering back. We multiply by, and they're only literally like, not one. So I literally have 8 choices. So let's see. So mod 10. 10 squared is 24. 5 times 4. Oh, I can 3 again. That was not horribly. Wait. Oh, we literally just multiply by 3. I don't even have to figure out the reverse operation. I think that's correct. Let's just try a different example really fast. If I do 4s instead, 0, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. Let's check that. 0, 1, 2. How did I get 2? Because when I multiply by 4, that's 32. This even, oh. 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3. Wait, that's not right. Oh, these are not coprime. So I can't do an example with 2 or yeah. Okay. 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 There's 11 by 4. This example. Four. One, 2, 3. That's definitely coprime. What did I do wrong? 6. Oh, 7 here. 4, 8. Okay, now that's right. 9 and 8. Okay. All right, so let's check this over. So
You might have gotten jostled. I don't think so.
that looks something like this. Okay.
That was the last package they had. Hopefully they're not like
Oh, I see. No, we don't multiply by 3 again because 3 was what it took to get these positions from here. Yeah, okay, that's correct. But now I need to figure out a different way, a different thing to multiply each of these by to get these. Okay. Reverse, take current position and multiply modulus. Okay. What is it going to take? If I multiply by 7, does that do the correct thing? Yeah, I'm multiplying by 7. 7 modulus 10. Okay, right. I'm trying to remember how you know that it's 3 and 7 because I don't remember that. Okay, so here is 11 and 4. So I happen to know here, it seems pretty obvious that the answer is if you multiply by 3, first multiply by 3, and take this. No. It's in position 10. 10 times 3 is 30. 30 mod 11 is 8. Yep, that's correct. So, yep, okay. So, what's the relationship between 4, 3, and 11 and 7, 3, and 10? There's some kind of relationship here. And I know there's a relationship here. Oh, right. In this thread, Liz re-remembers her number theory. The algorithm is n times m is congruent to 1 mod, sorry, a times b is 1 mod n. Yeah. Okay. Number theory classes from beginning of high school and middle school coming back to me. Great. Function we're looking for is a times b equals. Okay. Great. So if we know that a times b is congruent to 1 mod n, so there's a trick involving the Euclidean algorithm, I believe, to get this congruence. Okay, so
In general, they probably should.
okay. Yeah, but I don't want the common divisor.
It was just the scariest fucking thing. I literally bought Captain Crunch because I was last time you told me that. I was like, yeah, I can go for the Captain Crunch. You could go for flexing on me right now. This is what you're saying.
Yeah,
What do you want?
yeah, I want.
Sorry, I want to play some match. God, fuck.
Okay.
She really likes the zoo.
Congruences. How do congruences fucking work anyway?
That was just fun. I mean, I'm sure the Bronx Zoo is nice. I've never been.
Yeah.
Don't remember how to do this. It's called a Diophantine equation. No, that doesn't seem correct. Ah, yes. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Okay, this is what I was looking for. The modular multiplicative inverse. Yeah. Yep, so AX equals 1.
Drink that.
Thank you. Yep, they have to be relatively prime, which I knew. I'd figured that out already. Okay, but how do I compute it?
Sounds like it's figures.
Ah, the extended Euclidean algorithm. That's what it's called.
No, it's your synth, Lydia.
Okay, great. How do I...
Can't you hear it from here?
Oh. Oh. It's clever. It's very clever.
There's a giraffe that was drawn by one of
You know what?
and it's labeled giraffe question mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's something else. Like if you stand right here.
I need a...
Yeah, but not the thing that I was thinking. Oh, okay. Sure, speaking moments before disaster.
Let's see. I don't want to be recomputing this over and over again. So, of
I like how she occasionally pretends she's not trying to capture scale as though to like fake it out. She's so good. Oh.
So this is just going to be m times
I kind of want to go get lunch.
times pause
I want to do that, though.
percent deck size.
You can get it. You
Okay.
can get things on the bagel.
I know.
Otherwise,
Like a bagel sandwich isn't enough. It's.
um,
You're gonna think I'm weird because I feel like bagel sandwiches only work as like breakfast items. Weird. Natalie,
okay.
you are going to judge other people's opinions on food.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, the pre-game, the
Standard
blade
equilibrium
cartridge,
algorithm
it's also
of
like passion fruit and like vanilla.
That sucks.
ink and
Because like I also
okay.
prefer that one
Um,
for the vanilla smell and not
Yeah.
the fruit smell.
Like I'm not really into the passion fruit. I don't know if the other one would have been any better.
all right. So how does the extended Euclidean algorithm go? Instruct me, oh champion Wikipedia. Um, okay. Does this work? I'm going to copy this into here as a comment, and then we'll actually turn it into Go code. Tell that it's been a while since I last studied number theory. Okay, bugging me silently. Okay, this is
Gently vandalizing the street.
Yeah.
what Wikipedia suggests.
I do that occasionally too. Except I don't like being
So,
seen by anybody ever.
I don't recall being seen by like.
see if I can understand this.
Some of them are probably on our screen. I know, it's like a big problem. But what can you do? Also, Natalie,
Do I wind up redefining R? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, so
I guess that makes sense.
R, I guess, is the remainder.
So that's because we're probably not trying to play the goose game later.
Okay.
Because I never played it.
that's the switch that it's on. It's pretty good. I didn't finish it.
How does this work?
I beat it, but not the game content.
I like Sign or Welfare better in terms of indie games that came out that week or whatever.
Yeah. It was good.
It's like probably my game of the year.
Still not 100% sure I understand this, but okay.
That was pretty decent, but, like, Sign or Welfare. Like the Crash a lot too. Oh, sorry. Little Heart. Kingdom Hearts 3 is good.
Oh, I screwed up. Ellie and I were walking back from our run on Saturday. There was somebody just like belting out some clean.
Oh, needs to be that needs to be computed in a single step. Rawr.
Was this?
I feel like I don't actually understand this code yet, even though I'm retyping it. So how does this work? Okay, so how does this work?
This won't necessarily be
So R is the deck size. So I need how and why does this work? So let's go back and look at Wikipedia now. The remainder of t divided by n is multiplicative inverse of a mod n. Okay. I'm not going to be wholly satisfied with this, but it'll do. Okay. Fine. Don't love this, but gonna do it. Count is 4. No, okay, that's fine. Okay. Why can we not get our tights straight and go? That would sure be nice. here.
It works.
Sure. Um,
Oh, she's not. She doesn't want it. Fire on the three houses.
Ops and oh, deck size. Deck size is that.
Stop being nice. Why do you want
Okay. I minus O.
Where you going?
Oh, okay. Trust that this is probably going to be an int. Seems silly if it weren't.
She's soft.
And very pleasantly cool inside.
She's a little. No, fuck. Ass. Guess what you get. Brought you a Coke and Oreos. I do appreciate it. You didn't buy me Oreos. What? You didn't buy me Oreos. I bought Izzy the Oreos, but you also happen to be here. I do appreciate it.
Okay. Getting towards the end.
Did you want to my ancestors?
YOLO?
Quotient. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
That cannot possibly be right. I do not believe that at all. What is wrong with this? Also, there's a tiny husky puppy on my shoulder. I didn't notice that. Hi, Lydia. Okay. So let's find this out.
You're a dog.
Oh, we're missing something as well.
No.
It's plainly not right. That cannot possibly be right.
I don't really know why this game has the lines in it.
Let's see this. Why does it think that's the session? Oh. I see. We're getting negative positions. That should not be happening. Okay. That explains it. Something is wrong. in here. Okay, so this is okay. So after instruction 98, I wind up with a negative number. Instruction number 90. This is instruction 0, which means this one is instruction 99. This one is instruction number 98. Deal with increment 65. So my deal with increment is wrong. Let's check that. Wait, that's not right. Why is it never calling? Yeah, I'm not sure that I necessarily steal my code patterns, but you know, who knows? Inc, comma, deck size, is that correct? Yeah, inc, comma, deck size. Okay.
Part one, right?
Oh. Okay, so I think that'll set this off now. Yeah, okay, so there's something clearly wrong with the code that I cut pasted off of Wikipedia. What could possibly have gone wrong? Okay. Oh, because that lies outside of here. That's my problem. Bingo. Okay, now I see. Okay. So I'm still getting negative numbers, so I should not be getting negative numbers. Where are my negative numbers coming from? So the simplest way of checking this is asking
Corey, you were literally just out. But it's like being a dog.
okay.
Sometimes you're just very fuzzy.
All right, and let's break out of that really fast.
Not being very annoying.
Let's reset this. Okay, instructions 85, 84, 83, and 80. Yeah. Instructions 85 and 84 are clearly bad. Instructions 85 and 84. 85 and 84. 5 and 84. Deal with increment 26.
It's hard being dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are always doing mean stuff to you for no reason.
Yeah, like what?
Like not.
I wish
giving
there were
you
a way to
every
print out the
desire
debug
instantly.
output.
Imagine not having constant instant gratification. What do you want, Larry? Use your words.
Okay.
Wow, rude.
She's using her ears, certainly.
And a tail.
So why? Oh, shush, dog.
Larry just
What a
needs attention.
doofus. She's such a silly doofus. What happens when I do this? Oh god, that's all screwed up. All matters are screwed up.
Larry loves to be a nuisance.
How does this wind up getting screwed up? What? That cannot possibly be the case.
What is he drinking?
I don't know.
Oh, right. No, that's being overridden the way you would expect it to be. Oh. Okay. So that instruction, something very strange is going on. Let me just check a theory. Oh. I think I understand what's happening here. I bet. Yeah, okay, so this is like 44 bits long. I bet the problem is that when I multiply this intending to modulus it, yeah, sorry about your ears. That's what happens when you have a dog in your household like I do. Okay, so my suspicion is this has to do with Go.
Okay, I saw that.
Oh, Go has a GCD function in its big math package. Now I know. Today I learned. Ah, clever.
I like how your breath doesn't replenish when you're fine.
Give mod.
It actually just fixes it a little bit.
Ah. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Great. Okay. So. Important maths. So I had.
You just retweeted this, or did I retweet?
Okay.
The thing with happy dogs? Oh, yeah.
How do I define one of these? Okay, I see. All right, so okay. What is pause? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Does that work? It's gotta be correct. How do I convert? How do I coerce this back?
Tell us what this is.
Yeah.
How do I extract the result?
Always some kind of person.
Very queer coded software.
Oh, there's even a new int function. Okay. Okay. All right. copies of ints are not supported. Formatted .int64. Okay, that should work. Where's line 120? Okay.
The real reason nobody's seeing cats is because they're all
Is
they're
correct?
Please. Swimming. Swimming controls.
Okay. No, it's no longer crashing. But now that's clearly not correct.
The gimmick of this level is that you lose the wall of your
So
Imagine being that guy posting.
I believe her absolutely nothing.
let's see whether that makes sense.
Yeah, what they trying to communicate.
Okay, so all of these are appropriately big numbers.
I think he's trying to communicate that, like,
So let's go back over here and run this on a test input. So if this worked correctly, I should be able to feed in 7164. And I should be able to get back 2019. I believe. So let's test that. Back over here. So see.
And it didn't make that out. I know, but like even then.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Was that 10,007?
Drag path is up
Yeah.
there with like and cap with things that don't help people.
I okay. All right, so that should help debug it a little. All right. Whoa.
Dock. Dock is on a dock.
Okay. So let's.
They're saying there's no surrender, 4-day weekend, 3-day vendor.
All right. So. That's fascinating. Why are these all resolving to 2035? That should not be happening. Weird. Okay. I feel like I've nearly got it. It's just a matter of. Why is that spitting out 2035 as the answer to all of these? All right, well, let's just stop it here. Let's just stop that here, and let's it's really curious what happens during the execution of one of these. So at position 0, I indeed wind up at 2035 by the end, reversing each step backwards. Okay.
When are we gonna get short hairs?
That's fascinating. So, what have I done wrong here? Okay, so how do I check this? Wait, it's 10,001. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. So let's. I'm going to go into here and I'm going to print out at each step where the where entry 0 is, just so I can see it. Okay. Let's just prefix that so I don't lose track of it.
That's fucking incredible.
This
Who did that?
I.
They deserve like everything.
Apparently that show.
I have I in here anyway.
So
So that I'm not.
Oh, what? That
You
was
know
a
what?
show?
I'll just
I
call
like
this
assumed that was like some fan animation.
L
That's
here.
unfortunate but problematic.
Okay. Now,
That's really good.
Apparently, they made the penguin exclusively English. Maybe
So-
under the sun. So that's real cool.
oh, that's not precisely going to line up. What card is ultimately found in position 0?
Oh, you're marrying me?
Okay, where does card 0 wind up in? So that should be position 76. So let's trace back
Oh my god.
position 76 here.
I mean, I was the engineer.
Okay.
I just had to fucking get the thing.
You gotta fucking engine room.
Said here's the movie you deserve.
76. Okay. Let's try running that.
Maybe we gotta like what say.
So
Where is it going?
Going to a place that does apparently they do actually I've been there before. They have good brisket sandwiches.
Where?
It's just a bodega, right?
This one's
Right.
not a bodega. I think they only do sandwiches.
So we should see
Like a 15-minute walk away.
the card marked 0.
David brisket and
Okay, so there's something wrong with my reversing functions. This programming language is Go. You can find it at golang.org.
It's very bad.
Look, some of the people in my house have opinions about programming languages, including myself. We're all wrong. Every single last one of us is wrong. That's how that goes. Okay.
I mean, you're right. You should say.
So
Like, I don't even know what a computer is. I know that go on fucking sense. It's like it was made by committee, and the committee was all assholes.
why is this shuffling wrong? Theory, I should see these precisely reversing, but they're not. Okay. So let's take out this, all of my debug code for now. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Okay. Okay.
Please. Swimming. Swimming! No! Don't get caught in the fucking act. God damn it. I hate video games. I hate being alive.
First part fine, second part no.
try that now. Oh. Okay, now this should work better. So where do I start diverging? So card 0 is located at position 76 at step number 99. So now let's check this. So if I start from position 76 and reverse it, happens.
No, I mean, I want to go out, but I was like,
runs each of the reversers.
That looks like a
Runs
hard
each reverser. So it means that my very first reverser is wrong if that's the case.
Yuri, first reverser.
So I'm reversing from 76 to 7809 instead of 7614, and then it just gets worse from there. So let's print out which step we've run.
Health.
I feel like
I feel like people just like viciously, mercilessly control the person.
Okay.
Like Street would get in there.
All right.
also murder us though.
I don't think she's capable of it.
I know where you all sleep.
You sleep way more than any of us do, Liz.
Yeah.
Fuck. You're right.
Fucking
Okay. So what does my 99th reverser do?
Thank God.
Input stay 22. My 90th reverser is just a cut by 7733. Wait, that's suspicious.
Why? On OP3. How much is self-care? How much is self-care?
All right. So what if my cut is wrong?
not have that already. But
So in order to change index 6 to 0,
Look how
we
small.
need to.
She is small. Oh my God! It's Diamond. She's small.
Let's see. Forgetting how this works.
I did.
Function captures own I value. I see the problem. Okay. Yeah. I see my problem. Okay. I made some fundamental bad assumptions about how Go works. So how do I bind this?
Not being able to make mine work. God, they're such bad business people.
In order to bind a function in Go,
Got this reaction for you.
All right. How do I do this? Forgotten how to do this, and that's painful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what will happen here is what will happen is if I do this. Let's see. Okay, here we are. Yeah, it's cutting with 77.33 and then 79.90. Let's check that.
But I wish there was a way to tell
77.33, 79. Hey, what about negative 61.96? Oh, but I didn't have that in there. No, actually, so okay, no, the cut count is correct. Okay, that makes that math simpler. So okay, glad I didn't wind up chasing a dead end.
The Digimon movie was
Deck size minus 64 count is oh,
man.
that's my problem right there.
Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle.
No, if position is greater than or equal to okay.
Well, it's the character, my character, fucking, Pokemon.
I hate printf debugging, but sometimes it's necessary.
Your salt real.
Horsies. Yeah.
Oh,
We're shifted
Raisin is my favorite.
left.
I mean, two great.
So we need to shift right by moving it. Yep. Just make sure it's being called with the correct arguments too. Okay, let's try that and see what happens. Okay. Undoing cut by 77.33 at position 786. Is that right? How did I wind up at position 786? Don't understand.
Well, I saw the original post of this.
Okay.
It was that song I once heard.
Verse. This makes no sense. Surely that. Okay. Trying to reverse at position 786. What is this? Oh, I see. Okay, now this should be better. Great. 7809. Okay, that's now correct. Okay, so now my next undo is wrong. Okay, glad we could solve that. That was just a bug. Okay.
Leaderboards.
Position 76, position 76, position 7809. So now my step number 98, I suppose, just gave me a Tim Tim.
Imagine like
Hmm.
literally choosing the one with a demon that can speak. I mean,
Delicious Tim Tams. And reverser number 98 is wrong.
Hydra is a demon. Are you sure?
Okay. Get my deal into new stack. That's wrong. Yep, it's my deal into new stack. That's wrong. Okay. So let's figure out what's wrong with that now.
Wow.
So that is correct as I suspected. All right. A. So
2 seconds away from one cell like those. I want to see it. Hold.
all right.
No. What's this? No.
Okay, let's try that. One, two, three, four. Oh, that needs to be a percent, I think. Okay. So let's check this. All right.
Yo,
That's
you
right,
good,
previous
Tyler?
building
Noticed you've been
attempt.
rapping
Here
a
we
lot
are.
recently about anime and smoking weed.
So that's 7809, 7809.
What a good hound.
So for some reason, I think that it thinks it's going to reverse it when that's not actually true. This is my multiplicative inverse code wrong. Let's check this first. So
Is this like candy gay shit? This one's not candy gay.
No, it's not.
582,
Is this candy?
No.
and it should be 582. Okay, so this means the big math library is wrong.
Velma at least one.
So what's wrong with the big math library?
Look, I'll take either.
Okay.
No.
So big math. So
Can I get what?
A winner.
What time is it?
me an example of this, please.
I don't know. Want to be on the IRL?
Oh, I did div, not mod. Oh, I feel silly. Oh, that's so silly. Okay. Right, okay, so now
Honestly, fair.
okay, that explains it. So now that I've fixed this div to mod, I think that's now correct. So now we can check all of the positions and don't need this anymore. So let's check that.
Excuse me?
Okay, so all of these reverses now go correctly. So I had all of the rest of my math correct. Great, so I don't need to do this.
Like they're wearing clothes, but Diana's facial expression says
Great.
something is inside of you.
So now my checker works. So this is proceeding here. Let's report progress. Okay, that goes pretty quick. That goes right quick, which I'm pretty happy with. Okay.
Best today for God, post is so good. Well, I love her. Once Lauren decided that gift was our relationship,
All right.
she was.
So eventually we will loop back around and find the original position that we were located in. And then we will know mathematically how many cycles to, how many, we'll be able to take off enough cycles and we should be good. Okay.
It's flurry.
The thing about flurry is that.
All right, so am I doing okay on memory? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm only using 6 gigs out of my machine. Perfect. Unfortunately, I cannot parallelize this.
But what if you played a different game?
Probably. I don't know. After you test, I'll play
Right now I've tested about 10 million. Is there any other ways I can speed this up? So I posit that my repeat testing is working. Just trying to figure out whether there's any other things I need to be looking into while I'm here. Well, yeah, that still is fine. It's using a little bit more RAM, but not too much, I hope.
I don't know. I also have to figure out if it's like they might use firewall.
Well, if they're possibilities, they're not going to be like. They're not going to be.
Hmm. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that should be okay. It's possible I have a math error somewhere. Possible that Q times nu t. No, that shouldn't cause a problem there. Okay. Okay, I'm relatively confident this code ought to work. It's maybe less optimized than it could be, but like, do they give us any examples that are just make sure that I put in the correct input. Did put in 2020, yeah? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I've seen the position 2020 at cycle number 0. If I see any other position repeated, then we know that we ought to stop. Okay, now it's chewing even more memory. Slow part about this. Hmm.
Some people have 0 boost.
Yeah, I'm pretty much fresh out of insights here. This appropriately does break out. We've seen it break out in the past. We've now tested 45 million reverse cycles. The interesting question, I guess, is, are there any patterns in what we see after doing one reverse cycle? Like, am I filling in a very specific part of this map? Queuing 9 gigs of RAM in total, but that includes Chrome and everything else. Am I actually successfully getting to use that inverse cache? Because if not, that's going to be a problem. As I was able to evidence before, yeah, okay, I think that's probably where my performance problem is coming from. Great, so okay. Okay.
Rise a bit in the summer and then freezes over.
Like that.
Okay. Does that work? Yeah, that seems to compile fine. Okay. Okay, good. It actually uses that. It's fine. Okay, cut, deal with,
I can't get it right now. You have to turn to a beat.
okay. Make sure plumbing that through. Oh wait, I want to use a different cache for this because it has a different. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that explains a lot because I'm calling it with two different 10,007 numbers, which means that yeah. Okay, that's why that's bad. Okay. Okay, let's try running this now. Now this should be a lot faster. Let's see. How do I do a pprof? I think I probably want to do a pprof. I would dearly like to profile this before we get too far here. So now I'm sharing that. Just want to make sure that this isn't calling too often. So it gets called a couple of times. Yeah, it gets called a couple of times, and then I'm able to successfully execute the first million. Okay, that's fine. So that's not where I'm spending my time now. Where else could I be spending my time? if I see this, I break out. So I'm running this inside of a tight loop, this reverse function. Current pause equals new pause. Yep, that's fine. That value is being passed. That's okay. My set of operations is being passed. That's fine. Just make sure. That we need to bail out right away. Let's just make sure that isn't firing. Nope, we're getting only 2 valid positions. And honestly, this check here is probably going to chew up a bunch of my time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in theory, this should get branch optimized because it almost never is true. So this should almost never branch mispredict, so that's fine. But now that I know that that's probably not my problem, I'm going to take that out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just need to run this program. So I'm going to pause streaming for now, and I will report back with the results.